Hey guys, welcome back. I'm coming on to do a process video. I wanted to play along with a sketch challenge that's going on in the scrap room. It's for the November throwback sketch. So let me grab my iPad and we'll take a look. So it looks like it was a sketch by Kelly Holyfield, dog fur, from paperitSecrets.net. So it's a throwback. Who knows how old it is? Do you guys see all my lights? So we have a background, great. Kind of a big block here, 2 photos, I'll have 1. And then here, oh, and here, interesting. So here are fishtail banners. Oh, and then some going this way. I don't have a ton of paper, so we're gonna wing it and see how it goes. I have, from Simple Stories for the Record, I've got this full size sheet. This is called Keep Looking Up, and this is going to be my background. Great. If I was willing to cut this piece of paper up right now, it would be easier to do this challenge, but we shall wing it and see how it goes. So I have this. Great. And then, oh, this is a photo of my daughter and her husband at a country music concert. Yes. And I already matted that with a scrap of white cardstock. Let me trim off. That did like a little bloop. It did the smallest little wave right there. That was really weird. Earlier, I had cleaned out this this track because my cutter was working really weird today. Because I had so much paper lined up in there, it was being really wonky. So I think it just had a little bit more. So I have a background. This is a sheet of, what color is it? Is it natural? Let me see. Yep, it's a color called Natural by Basil. It is a smooth off-white color. And I thought that would be a good piece, this one, for that kind of large rectangle-y piece. So I'd want it to go to about here. That's very technical measuring, but that's going to allow me to see, let me move that to the side. It's going to allow me to see both this and these cute little florals. So I'm going to then cut it, we're going to call it here. Not a huge rhyme or reason. So that will go there. Now what we have to do is get some fishtail banner pieces. All right. So nobody said they had to be all the same size, correct? Let me go ahead and cut off this branding strip. Okay. So what I could do is, why don't let's see. This is going to give me kind of a thick sized one, which is good. Let me go like this, and that's going to give me one there. Then I can have a thinner one here. I think I'm going to just cut whatever papers I have and see how they fit, almost like the ScrapRoom's Freaky Fast Friday formula, because you know, we're low on paper. Okay, so we have this, and in theory, you know, we have the 2 different prints. Now this gets a little bit more specific because there are, you know, text or numerics are going in a specific direction, right? So I will cut a piece. Does it matter on those sizes now? I'm gonna cut kind of a chunky piece going this way. And, you know, I'll make it smaller. And then, did that give me 1, 2, 3 can go this way? Okay. Then I need a piece going this way. And I don't have lots of great options. Okay. It's okay. I want to cut, if I can, between a couple of these lines for a piece that will be running this way. And it could be skinnier. I don't think it matters terribly though. So now in a perfect world, this would be running horizontally, but it's not. So we have this. This is what we're gonna have left over for paper from that kit. That's not bad. Oh, and then these pieces. Not bad. And this was just a single shot kit, guys, worth of some papers. And I already did one layout. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, these pieces go behind this piece is what I think we have going on. You know what I could do? I could get, do I want another piece of this? I could get a skinny piece of this cut so I can get another fishtail banner piece out of it. I think we can do that. I feel good about it. Let me go like that. We'll go like that. There we go. Because we did have a couple of them going this way, and then I'll have another one going this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these pieces down. I'm going to get them all lined up. It's going to be great. So you don't have to sit there and watch me faff around with it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so all of those pieces are tacked down, and I do like the way it looks. I think that is perfectly fine. I can probably get my ruler out of the way because the tricky stuff, you know, the lining it up is done. So on our sketch, it had a little sun there, so the label takes care of that. It had nothing down there, but I happen to like all of the goodies. So for my title, I do have some of these foamy bits, and the title is going to go somewhere right about here. Oop. It's so funny. If you, like, this isn't all that sticky as things go. You put it near a photo, and that is never coming off. So it showed the photo here, but I do have a nice little bit of space right here. So I'm thinking it's going to go there. Perfect. Done. We can have a secondary and put it here though. I think that might be good. And then I've got this foam camera. Ooh, that could be cute. Although I could do a little something here. Oh, I like that. Okay, no big deal. So basically what we're doing at this point is just having way too much fun layering up as much of the leftover bits that I have from this kit because I've plowed through lots and lots of it, which I think is great. I want to pop up the bottom of that floral bit right there because I think it's more interesting. Now, I do have, I do have more Simple Stories products here in my room. So I'm not going to get rid of like extra pieces. However, I have no problem using as much as I can. So let's see. I've got the word best in a paper clip. I messed up this piece right there. So I'm going to just chuck that. Ooh, this word remember would be really good right there though. And I have the word best. Best might, ooh, I don't care about this guy that's sitting there, so we might just go ahead and do that. We'll put the word best away from now because I like that. Now, I have to sneeze. Excuse. Tuesday. I'm assuming they weren't there on a Tuesday. I don't know. It could be Friday, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up and I don't want to. So I don't need these titles. Ooh, I like the word happened. Happened is cute. That might go there. Deliver to the one I love. That's cute. Life is amazingly beautiful. That's super cute. That might go there. P.S. You're amazing. Stop it. That's cute. Okay. P.S. You're amazing. And I'm going to pop that up. I already have one amazing. So pretty much we're just auditioning all of the things and seeing how it goes. So I have a floral bit here. Definitely will want some floral bits in this other cluster here. Do have a little bit of florals around that camera, so that is awesome. You know what I can do? I just found a bigger one, so I'm going to put them you know, beefer amount there, have that there. Ooh, I'm going to put some of this red banner piece or label piece there. Now we have this. Nope. No date, no remember. Amazing. We already have an amazing there. Thinking of, ooh, we've got this little orangey bit that can go in there too to layer up all kinds of little drilling spots. I've documented the little moments, but I think we did a pretty good job at adding the little bits. We can have another floral piece there to bring in a little bit more red over here. We can have one of those pieces. Let's see. So yeah, this is now just a matter of having so much fun adding all kinds of little bits. I have this little piece here, so I'm going to save its matching little friend with my extra pieces. And it's not that I save things, you know, I'm going to find the perfect layout. Well, pretty much I don't have that piece on here, and I know I'll use those die cuts still, so why not? So let's see. I've got that little red piece there. We can have another little piece. And then we have one more little floral. Ooh, you know, the red is really showing here. So I think I'll do the red there. And then who gets this extra floral? Up here? I think down here. Okay, I'm going to get all these pieces stuck down. I'm going to find some enamel dots. I know I've got to have some handy dandy that will go with this, and I'll show you how it all came together. Okay, my friends, I just went ahead and grabbed some enamel dots from my stash, and that finishes that. I do like that this has got a decent amount of chunk to it. I always like to have some dimension on my layouts. I do have a little bit of white space though for resting, which I am kind of pleased with. I normally just have pattern paper. Well, I have a lot of pattern paper, but pattern paper on pattern paper. But this came together. I do like it. I think it was super fun, and I hope you like it too. Okay, guys, I'm going to have a still shot to follow, and I'll see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.